Apparatus that being used for moisture content test is sample tin, trowel, shovel and oven. Materials: soil sample taken at 3 different spots near soil lab. Here, the procedure for moisture content test. First, the sample tin must be clean and dry. Weigh it. Second, collect samples from 3 different spots around College of Built Environment laboratory. Third, place loosely the wet soil in the container. Take a sample of at least 30 grams of wet soil. Fourth, using the balance, weigh the container filled with soil and record it in the datasheet. Lastly, place it in the oven for 24 hours. After 24 hours, weigh the container again to get a reading after the soil has dried. Result and analysis for moisture content test. From the datasheet, we can see specimen 4C is highest humidity, probably too wet. Earthwork limit refers to the plastic limit and liquid limit of soil. Here we start plastic limit test first. Apparatus and materials for experiment plastic limit and liquid limit. Here, the procedure for plastic limit test. First, transfer the soil to a flat glass plate. Second, add distilled water and mix thoroughly with 2 palette knives. 3. Divide the sample in 2 subsample of about 10 grams each and carry out separate determination on each portion. Fourth, mold the ball of the soil between the fingers and roll it between the palms of TH's dried the soil samples. Fifth, gather the portions of the crumbled thread together and place the soil into moisture can. Immediately weigh the moisture can containing the soil and record. 6. Leave the moisture can in the oven for at least 16 hours. Determine the water content from each trial by using the formula of moisture content test. Here, the result for plastic limit test. Moisture content that we get from the experiment is 27.27%. Second experiment, liquid limit test. Here, the procedure for liquid limit test. First, take a sample of oil sufficient size to give a test specimen weighed at least 300 grams. Second, add distilled water and mix thoroughly with 2 palette knives. 3. Push a portion of the mixed into the cylinder cup with palette knife, taking care not to trap air. Fourth, strike off excess soil with the straight edge to give a smooth level surface. Fifth, with the penetration cone locked in the raised position, lower the supporting assembly so that the tip of cone just touches the surface soil. 6. Take another 2 penetration reading at different spot. Make sure the difference between first and second penetration reading is less 0.5 mm. 7. Take a moisture content sample of about 10 grams from the area penetration by the cone and put in the oven for min. 16 hours. Result and analysis for plastic limit and liquid limit test. From this data, plastic limit was determined as 27.27%, liquid limit was found to be approximately 68.46%. Then the resulting plasticity index is 41.19%. Lastly, compaction test. Apparatus and materials for compaction test. Here the procedure for compaction test. First, weigh the empty cylinder mold and empty sample tin. Second, pour all the soil onto the metal tray and crush the soil so that it does not form lumps. Third, add 150 milliliters of water onto it and mix it well. Fourth, put the soil that has been mixed into Proctor mold until it is 1/3 full. Fifth, free fall the rammer through distance of 305 mm onto the soil 25 times. 6. Install the collar of Proctor mold and put more soil until 2/3 full. 7. Free fall the rammer again through distance of 305 mm onto the soil 25 times. 8. Continue by pouring the soil into the Proctor mold until it is full. Nine. Free fall the rammer again through the same distance as before onto the soil 25 times. 10. Detach the collar of Proctor mold and keep the soil at the below of the collar. 11. Level the top of the soil in the Proctor mold without a collar and clean the soil around the mold. 12. Weight the Proctor mold with the soil at the inside of it. 13. Weight the sample of the soil that has been taken. 14. Repeat the experiment 2 times more by using the same soil as before. Lastly, put all the 3 samples into the oven and take it out after 24 hours. Then, weight all of the samples by using balance. Result and analysis for compaction test. From the graph, we concluded that the maximum dry density of 1.35 megagram per cubic meter can be achieved using 22.22% moisture content.